Welcome to Keeping in Sync with Microsoft 365 for this week, the 27th of June. Disclaimers: every week, things may change, such as dates and organizational settings, so please don't get frustrated with me if you don't see the setting in your environment, or if you have to wait a little bit longer than I originally specify, as Microsoft tends to change these from time to time. Getting in started with apps and services. I'll ignore that stuff up there. Lists ready-made templates are getting a boost, and as part of Microsoft's efforts to evolve lists and enable more people to take advantage of automations, you now have the option to install pre-created Power Automate workflows whenever you create a list from select list templates. If you use the Work Progress Tracker, Content Scheduler, or Recruitment Tracker list templates, they will now automatically come with reminder flows pre-created. One more good reason to say goodbye to Planner. This is rolling out early to late July. Also in the world of lists, and apologies for the quality of the image, it's the best that I could get, but you will now be able to apply colors or highlights to items appearing on the calendar canvas when you're using the list calendar view. This can be achieved through the Format Current View option from the top right dropdown, and you'll be able to use the fields available in the view. And the feature will also introduce the following capabilities: add a new rule based on a field and select the color for corresponding items, or modify, rearrange, and delete existing rules. This will be rolling out mid to end June, so basically now, and will make your calendars look even prettier. Now in Power BI, the service gives you the option to hide items from different sections of your home canvas, such as favorites and frequents, and featured, recents, shared with me, my apps, while giving you the ability to add your previously hidden content back into your Power BI homepage at any time. Unfortunately, that capability is actually being retired, so now would be a good time to confirm that you can view your previously hidden content within your settings pane in case you would like access to them in the future, as you won't be able to get to them afterwards. So after the retirement of the hide option, if you decide to, and you find that content and unhide any of the content, you will not be able to hide it again. So this feature is going into hiding, pun intended, mid-July. Another feature that's going into hiding or being retired is the inside look feature that is a top on the file preview card from SharePoint Online. So the inside look provides a sneak peek into documents with an estimated time to read the document and the author's key points. Now, this feature was available exclusively on Word documents written in English and never really went any further than that. So it is being retired due to low use, and they will also be retiring the auto summary info when you share a document over email. This is rolling out of our lives, unfortunately, late July to early August. Now, one other small change here is that in order to improve the delivery reliability of one-time passcode emails that are sent as part of the external sharing flow in OneDrive and SharePoint, Microsoft will be updating the sending address for these emails from no-reply@sharepointonline.com to no-reply@notify.microsoft.com. So none of the other emails for sharing are being updated this time, only the ones for the one-time passcodes. And this is rolling out late July to early September, so beware of them and don't treat them as phishing emails until they're used as phishing emails. Now, in other news, a nice change to how videos are played when combined with the hero web part section of a SharePoint site. Now the video will actually play in line, which will allow you to watch the video without being taken off the SharePoint page, and allows you to browse or scroll through other contents of the page while the video is playing. This is a welcome addition instead of, as I said, being clicked to taken away from it. Now you stay in this page. This is rolling out mid to late July. Also kind of in the world of SharePoint or Viva Topics, really it's SharePoint Topics. With this update, you'll be able to connect knowledge and content that lives outside of SharePoint. See, told you it was SharePoint Topics. Such as WordPress sites or Wikipedia or whatever you want. The pinned external resources will behave the same as any other pinned resources on the topic, and the topic card and topic answer will continue to surface the top pinned resources. This is rolling out late June to early July. Now, also another thing in the world of SharePoint is Office scripts. This is an automation feature set in Excel for the web. And with this update, users can actually save their scripts to a SharePoint site in addition to their OneDrive for Business, which is where they've only been able to save them previously, which means that team members can both run and edit said Office scripts. Now, additionally, if you do the right thing and store them in SharePoint, they won't stop working when you stop working for the organization. Very heavy on the puns this week. Rolling out late July to late August. In Microsoft Teams. Now, the Updates app in Teams is an out-of-the-box app that enables people to create, submit, and review all their updates, check-ins, and reports on the flow of work. Now, whether those are recurring processes that happen on a regular basis, like a weekly update, shop opening, or facility inspection, or in the moment updates that need to be done at any time, like a shift handoff, maintenance request, or incident report, updates make it easy for people to manage them in one place. People can use the templates in the Updates app to get started and configure them for their specific business or team needs. This is kind of like how you would send a chat message or an email to inform somebody of something, except now it's a little bit more formatted and structured. This feature is rolling out. Surprise, it's already available. Microsoft forgot to tell us they're rolling it out. Now, also in the world from Teams perspective, you will soon be able to remove a call history item from your view in the Calls app across desktop, web, and mobile. Now, it's important to know that simply removing the call history from your view, go away bug, will still remain logged in the back end of calls and accessible by IT admins. It's just removed from your view. This is rolling out late July to mid-September. Now, Speaker Coach provides private, personal feedback on your speaking and presentation skills in both real-time as well as a post-meeting in a summary view. I personally don't need to use this feature because, as you can tell, I am flawless at this stuff. Now, this particular feature originally started life as the presenter coach in PowerPoint, but is now actually available in Teams meetings, even when you're not actually presenting any content. I've used it to date, and it will say things like, "Lauren's speaking too fast," and I'll need to slow down. This is rolling out early to late July. And finally, in other news, the meeting share tray will no longer allow you to share the Freehand by InVision app to collaborate on a freehand board during a meeting. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, like most people probably won't, this feature has actually been there since day one of Teams because Microsoft Whiteboard wasn't there. So the Freehand by InVision app was always there as an option you could share and is now being removed as a default option there. Instead, you'll be able to use the Freehand app for Teams meetings, which you'll need to install in Teams yourself. This is rolling out or away early July. And that's this week for keeping in sync with Microsoft 365.